Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sarah, this is Nick, and with our two little dogs we're usually travelling around Europe in our 32-year-old camper van.
Over the last few years we've visited over 25 countries, but recently we've had a lot of issues with the van, so we've come to a big decision that it's time to get a new one.
In last week's vlog it was time to take a break from the van hunt. We headed to the beautiful coastline of Cañas de Mecca on a short camping trip to hang out with friends.
Later we headed inland to Sevilla for our best chance of finding a replacement van. Camping wasn't an option, so we found accommodation nearby that was, let's say, interesting. An abandoned urbanisation in the middle of nowhere on the grounds of a shared house with a rustic pool. But we're not here on holiday, we're here to find a new van.
Join us in this week's vlog as we continue to look for our replacement home on wheels and share our thoughts about buying a van here in Spain. So this is a shorter one. I can still stand up. Oh, and you definitely can't.
Oh no.
So yeah, this is a no-no. Looks quite clean though, doesn't it?
Mercedes Vito, 6 seats. Obviously there's a few caddies with windows. Short trips, no dogs, reasonable amount of space.
That door feels a bit dodgy. Something not quite right about that.
It's nicely done inside though, isn't it? That's the bathroom there.
I'm not sure if that toilet's been emptied.
Really?
It's not really big, is it? But it's got a bathroom. It's actually got what you need. It has got what you need. Fair amount of storage, isn't there, because of the length of this bed?
Yeah.
It's most of the van apart from the bathroom. I think this one is like 35,000 euros already professionally done. And it's a Renault Master. Do you know the age?
No, we'll have to check.
We'll put it up on screen, the details about this one, just to give you an idea what you get for your money and how many kilometres and all that sort of thing, because we've seen this one online.
You've got, you know, a bathroom, microwave, kitchen, fridge, storage here, window, 2, 3, 4 windows, 1 skylight.
Lithium battery and electrics under there. I'm not too keen on this situation either. I mean, obviously Vinny is a tiny van, but we've got a decent enough sink for you to be able to wash bigger pans. How can you wash a pan in that? You know what I mean? I mean, obviously you'd have to use a bowl and then have the water out.
Or a plate or anything.
You've actually only got one hob as well. I mean, I don't know if that's just standard, but for me that would be a bit like very limited on what you can do. Again, on this van there's lots of tatty bits and bobs, things that are broken, quite a bit of sort of damage. I just noticed that the seats look like they're kind of wearing out on the cushions, and it's not that old. Like, I've just noticed it's 131,000 kilometres on the clock, but lots of little things broken. Again, there's quite a bit of rust near the steps and stuff. You know, the door felt really hard to open, the sliding door, so there was some sort of issue there. Maybe WD-40 would fix that, I don't know. But yeah, if you for 35,000 euros.
To be fair, this Renault, this is the best gearbox I've felt. I'm not an expert, but every other one I've got in, most of them, been a bit clunky. That Sprinter was clunky, the Crafter in the Village was clunky. Nice bit of space here. It's the problem with Spain, if you're paying out a lot of money, you don't want like rust, you don't want to see loads of rust and major issues.
Very difficult.
It's going to be tough.
Again, there's quite a few areas of rust sneaking through on this 12-year-old Sprinter.
I'd say the dashboard looks similar to the first one we looked at, so probably, but yeah, just lots of little bits of damage, isn't there? The seat there was all ripped and stitched up, and I'll just ask one thing, guys. Now, call me a novice, whatever, call me all the names under the sun, but I've only driven older vans. Yeah, is it normal for the gear stick to feel clunky? I expected these vehicles, you know, 10 years old, to be smoother. I mean, that's not too bad. Still feels, yeah.
Maybe it's just the way they are, vans, more so than cars. Maybe so,
yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Answers in the comments, please, guys.
Who's got the smoothest gearbox? Answer me that. So this is a Ford. I don't know what age. Looks all right in the front. Bit of damage there.
This is a mix, as they call it here. So this one, we were looking at these as well because these are the MOT, vehicle inspection is going to be every year rather than 6 months. We think big dent there, quite a bit of damage again. Like, we're not just looking at the negatives in all of these vans, but there is quite a few negatives.
Loads of space.
Thing is with these, I mean, you know, it looks quite neat and all that, but you don't know what's going on underneath, if there's some sort of flooring down. So you buy it and then you might have a nasty surprise when you lift the floor up.
Like this. Why is that? It's not going in anywhere apart from here.
I said to Nick, well, we are in Sevilla, it gets so hot here and these vans are sat out in the sun and they're literally just melting, I think. That's the seating area. So this is actually a really big van, isn't it?
Doesn't seem that big actually, looking at it from the outside, but yeah, you've got, well, it's 2.5 panels, I think. This is 1 panel, it's 1.5 in the back. So this may be the size of the Ducatos that we're originally looking at.
Lots of space. Take that bulkhead down all the way to here. Here
you got the 2 windows as well, so you remove that bulkhead, yeah. And you've got 2 opening windows.
Don't know how they open, but they open.
How do you feel like the van search is going, darling?
Overwhelming, daunting, and probably, yeah, quite stressful.
Seen any you're falling in love with?
Out of what we've seen, I like this Ford the best, I think, so far. But no, I wouldn't say falling in love at all.
Slight crush?
This one's a Fiat Ducato.
Ooh, look at all that space.
Very hard to
picture it. I know loads and loads of people do van builds all over the world all the time, and we did, you know, we did a lot of work on our house, but I can picture the end result, and I've seen, you know, how they do it, but you know, to get the materials, get the screws right, get everything.
I personally think you need somewhere to do it, not just on the side of the road. And obviously it's very daunting thinking about doing it here in July and August where it's too hot to do anything after about 10 AM. I think this is a good size actually.
Yeah.
I think this is a H2L3 size. Yes, I think.
I call it 2.5p.
You call it 2.5 panels long.
Yeah. And I say a 1p plus H. So you got 1 person plus a head. So 2.5p, 1p plus H. Good size.
We'll put the details on screen to this Sprinter. Obviously it's professionally done. I think they do these jobs here on site. Yeah, nice sitting area again, very spacious, fair amount of storage. Similar to the other one that we've shown you. Plenty of room for a shower and go into the loos and stuff in there. And a little bit better because it's got the 2 hobs and a slightly bigger sink. And again, the fridge, more storage here. Sorry, microwave and the fridge below.
And this, you've got, that's better, you've got a garage there, haven't you?
So little people like Nick and I would actually almost manage to sleep in that bed with leaving this up, but someone could just stay in the bed in the morning, couldn't they, while the other one gets up and edits. It's got hot water, obviously. Probably the best one we've seen today. You can buy it, just like it.
Just copy it.
Just copy it.
There's a light there, you know, something missing.
There's no awning. None of these have got awnings. For 38,000, you'd want an awning. this one definitely suits
goes with your bag and outfit.
outfit today. Nice, very good condition. I'm not sure how old it is again, but look at this.
Retro, love it. We'll grab it.
This must be quite old to have that, no? Even though it's very good condition. What do you reckon?
Very cute. I don't think I'd ever buy a car again, ever, even if we couldn't do van life.
Good condition for an older one.
Yeah, move those seats around.
So what's odd, or probably not that odd, is a lot of vans here have got the number plate taken off. They're not brand new, they've got the number plate taken off, and they're from Germany. So they've been bought in from Germany. They're obviously going to change the plates to Spanish and they're selling them on here. So obviously vehicles are a lot cheaper in Germany for a business to be doing that and obviously making a good profit from it, which is very interesting. And yes, it's all of them. You see here? German.
Actually, explain why there's more rust. Why there's more rust than we thought there'd be.
Because it rains more.
Yeah. Because I thought that. I thought some of them got quite a bit of rust damage for Spanish cars, but
yeah. Look, all of them actually. Yeah. That's from Germany too, I think. Yeah.
Oh, make a note of that website. Let's go shopping there.
Let's go to Germany.
This is nice. This is a nice ride, darling.
Excuse the aircon, it's very loud again, but I really don't know how I feel about the whole thing, to be honest with you. Don't know, I'm just all like...
I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, because it's not that easy to find like a place where you can go and see lots of vans, and here online at this place they said they had like 200-300 vans, and there's other ones we're interested in looking at which aren't here, so this is one of the best options in the area.
And we spoke to the boss just before we left then, and he was like, no, it's just these what's on the forecourt. And we tried to explain, obviously in Spanish, and we've seen lots more online, can we see these ones? Are they not here, are they somewhere else? And he says it's just what we've got on the forecourt. So it is a little bit difficult.
So maybe we'll have to, I don't know, we'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, I need to get back to the doggies. Put my pink hat on and vamos.
Go on, go see your papas. Go on. We may have said a couple of negative things about this accommodation, but it's so nice for the dogs, the fact that they can just come in and out of the chalet, and they've got this little fenced off garden, because little Charlie Bear, he absolutely loves just being outside all day, come in for a little snooze, and then he's back out here. So it's just really nice actually, isn't it?
Cheers, darling.
I will say, because not only the couple of things that we did mention before about this place, why we didn't immediately love it, should I say, but another thing we didn't love, which we didn't mention, is the bathroom. When we first arrived, we were both desperate for the loo because of the long drive, couple of hours, and the first thing I did was rush in, go to the toilet. I pressed the flush button on the loo, and as you can see, it just broke in my hand. So we've had to remove the lid so we can flush like that, pull that up. Now I'm not going to demonstrate, and the reason for that is because I need to, use the loo now, and so not only is the handle broke, but it takes about half an hour to fill up. That's one of the negative reasons, but it's not a major thing, and I will, tell the owner about that when we leave. She probably needs to look at that and get the toilet working properly before she has other guests in here. But apart from that, like I said, it is lovely for the little doggies. We're going to sit outside and enjoy a beer and discuss what we've seen today, what we're thinking about the whole van situation. Yeah,
I'm lost for words. This was this was one of the best opportunities in the local cities to find a van, one of the places the most. So having not seen that many,
it's difficult.
Got some ideas for a van build. That last one we saw, that Sprinter, was really nice.
We like the layout. But our heads are slightly up our bottoms at the moment about the whole situation, guys. We're going to have a good chat now, and then we're going to fill you in next week's vlog to let you know what, what our thought process is moving forward, having seen what we've seen today and what's sort of been available as we've looked so far.
Yeah, we've got the hire car for another week, so to see, just hopefully we're going to see a lot more, be a bit more successful, but all good, all good.
All good. It will work out in the end. We know it will. Something will come up, and yeah, things always work out in the end, don't they? No upgrades on Vinny, by the way. Obviously we're away now, and
updates.
We have been, sorry, upgrades.
Updates on upgrades.
Yeah, no. So no updates. He's still broken. We have perhaps found a second-hand part, but that's in the UK. We need to find out if they can ship it over.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we think we'll go down the road of getting the calipers cleaned. I think in the last vlog we talked about that. So we're not overly, we think we can get it all sorted.
Yeah, by the way, if anyone, because there was a few people in the comments that said, why are you looking for a new van, just get a new caliper. If you've got a new caliper, or you know, you can get one, you've got a guy down the road who's got a caliper for a 91 Ford Transit, please, by all means, send it over.
We're not having any luck in Spain,
money,
put it that way, and we're struggling a bit when we're looking elsewhere as well. So we'll see how we go. We'll keep you all updated. Follow us for daily updates on our other socials.
Make sure you're subscribed, of course.
Yes, very important. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Absolutely free, really helps us out. And if you want a little bit more content, a little bit more of this, then you can also join our Patreon. The link will be in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching, and
we'll let you go now. We're going to go and have a cool beer on a warm evening. Take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed this vlog.
See you next Thursday.
See you next week.